Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about my second NFL game of the night, final one of the night. Recap Bills and Cowboys. So if you want my thoughts on the Cowboys game, I uploaded that video today. That's my Cowboys taking that 31-10 L, so watch that video if you haven't, because that's where I gave my thoughts. Let's talk about this other game here, the Baltimore Ravens. Get a 23-7 win with a dominant fourth quarter, outscoring the Jaguars 13-0. Yeah, I just never believed in the Jaguars. I just never thought they were that legit a team. And with tonight's win, the Ravens now have clinched a playoff spot and own an AFC best 11-3 record with the inside track at the number 1 seed. So they've secured a playoff spot, and they're most likely going to get that 1 seed. And during this game as well, Trevor Lawrence apparently suffered a concussion during this game tonight, is now in the concussion protocol. But this is going to be a great matchup on Christmas. The 49ers and Ravens, 2 11-3 teams. But great defense tonight. It won't give a lot of attention. I'm going to French yapping. But it won't get a lot of attention. But I thought Patrick Ricard was a difference maker again as a blocker. When Monken is stuck, he gets him on the field and it settles things down. The run block is always superb, but he was doing work in the passing game too. He's such a good underrated player. But with the Jaguars, they're just not good enough to pull these games out against good teams. That's just the honest truth. Trevor Lawrence, man, I think it's time we have an honest conversation about Trevor Lawrence. 25 of 43, 264 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He had 2 fumbles in this game, 1 in the red zone, which was a bad one, and then had a moment at the end of the first half where he threw it in bounds. They had no timeouts, so they ran out of time, cost him a field goal opportunity, and then he fumbled in the fourth quarter. 2 fumbles in that bad play. I don't know, man. I think we had to have a conversation. He was severely overhyped coming out of college. I don't know. He's just not that good of a quarterback. He wasn't that generational guy we expected. I mean, I'm not saying get rid of the guy, but you gotta talk about the poor performance tonight. I thought it was not a good performance by Trevor Lawrence. They showed to get the run game going as well. He was their leading rusher with 41 yards. Travis Etienne, 10 runs, 31 yards. They really struggled to get Travis Etienne going. Jamal Agnew, 2 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. The only breakdown by the Ravens defense tonight, other than that, I thought the Ravens defense was lights out, besides that one breakdown to Agnew. Calvin Ridley, 5 catches, 39 yards. Zach Jones, 5 catches, 59 yards. They're just not getting Calvin Ridley involved a lot. I don't get why. He's a really talented receiver. I don't know why they're not getting him more involved in the offense. Luke Farrell, 1 catch, 28 yards. Travis Etienne, 4 catches, 28 yards. Ingram, 4 catches, 28 yards. Ingram, after kind of getting paid, has kind of had a pretty mid-season compared to last year. He just hasn't been as good as this year's last year. Parker Washington, 4 catches, 12 yards. The defense had 2 sacks on Lamar 3. Got that interception, Rayshon Jenkins. I thought the defense played pretty solid. It's just the Jaguars left a lot of points on the board, and the Ravens done most of their work in the fourth quarter. I thought the defense played well through 3 quarters, but Baltimore ultimately pulled away in the fourth. Just too many mistakes from the Jaguars. The 2 fumbles, or the 1 fumble they had in the red zone, and then the one where they ran out of time there after getting tackled in bounds, not getting a field goal opportunity. But let's go to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 14 of 24, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 reception. Not too great of a game on the passing for Lamar, but he had 12 runs, 97 yards, 8.1 yards per carry. Great game from Lamar Jackson. He's just an interesting runner. So, it wasn't pretty at times. He made mistakes, but had steely resolve and did what it took to deliver the knockout blows. So we're going to get Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy on Christmas night. It's going to be fun to watch. Also rushing, Keaton Mitchell, 9 runs, 73 yards, 8.1 yards per carry, 2 catches, 15 yards, but he's probably going to be out for the season, man. He suffered a season-ending knee injury. It did not look good. When you saw his leg bent awkwardly, it didn't look good, and he's out for the season. It's a, quote, significant knee injury. Huge loss for the Baltimore Ravens. You could tell immediately it was a torn ACL, which it most likely is. Because you saw it being backwards, I was like, oh, that didn't look good. You could see that live. So prayers up to Keaton Mitchell, man. He's been great this year. It didn't look good. It was awful to watch live. So hopefully he gets a speedy recovery for Keaton Mitchell. Gus Edwards, 16 runs, 58 yards, 3.6 yards per carry, and a touchdown. He gets his 11th touchdown of the season. So he's got a lot of freaking touchdowns this year. Justice Hill, 5 runs, 23 yards, 4.6 yards per carry. Receiving wise, Isaiah Likely, 5 catches, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. He's really freaking underrated on that offense. Gus Edwards, 1 catch, 11 yards. Bacon, 1 catch, 14 yards. Kohler, 1 catch, 15 yards. Bateman, 3 catches, 39 yards. Flowers had 1 catch for 7 yards. I thought the defense was great. Matabuke got his 12th sack of the season. The defense was great. Only up that 1 touchdown on a busted coverage, I believe, to Agnew. Other than that, I thought the defense for them was great. I gave up 3 of 13 on the third down. So they forced 2 turnovers. They got a big stop there at the end of the first half when the Jaguars kind of sold the bag there. But good win for the Ravens, improved to 11-3. Jags 8-6. The Ravens are for real in that AFC. Their defense is so tough. But Jaguars, we'll see what happens. 8-6 now. But they're tied now for that division lead, man. I think now. Because the Texans won today, they're 8-3. Or the 8-6. The Texans are now 8-6. It's gonna be interesting watching that division the rest of the season as it goes along. The Colts, Texans, Jaguars are all 8-6. It's gonna be an interesting division to watch. But yeah, that's all I'll say. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.